Fujifilm has struck a chord with the X series cameras, first introduced back in 2010 with the announcement of the X100. Then the X Pro 100 upped the ante in 2012 by offering pro-level image quality and a classic rangefinder style camera. But the flagship release of the Fuji X-T2 was an undoubted peak for the legacy photo brand, with that camera winning many awards following its release in 2014. But technology has moved on since the introduction of the X-T2, so it's time for an update. Enter the Fujifilm X-T2, a camera cut from the same fine cloth as the massively popular X-T1. The X-T2 carries a 24.3 megapixel APS-C size sensor, the same one featured in the X Pro 2, and it has a tough weather-sealed frame just like its predecessor. However, this time its lockable dials are taller, making them more tactile, but with little else changed, the X-T2 will feel familiar to owners of the X-T1. The newer model is a fraction larger overall, giving it a reassuring heft but without being too heavy. Some other notable improvements include a new 4-way focus lever that makes it easier to adjust the focus zone while framing an image. Fuji has also ditched the awkward movie record button on the top plate, moving it over to the drive dial on the left shoulder. Having a dedicated mode on the drive dial means that Fuji's famed simulation features and full manual control will be available during video recording, which is now possible up to 4K resolution. Finally, this camera has dual high-speed SD card slots, a larger eye cup, and a unique 3-way tiltable LCD screen that will allow people to explore more creative angles. When it comes to performance, the Fuji X-T2 is faster than its predecessor on every noticeable measure, and has much improved autofocusing capabilities. The camera's hybrid phase detection AF zone now covers more of the sensor, which helps to improve tracking performance. But Fuji has also included some adjustable presets that assist the camera when tracking subjects across a range of shooting scenarios. Key to the camera's speed enhancements is the new vertical power boost grip, which takes the camera's performance capabilities to a whole nother level. As well as providing extra power via 2 additional batteries, giving you 3 in total, the additional grip increases burst mode shooting to 11 frames per second and reduces interval blackouts and release lag. It also improves AF speed and will allow users to shoot half an hour of 4K video as opposed to the limit of 10 minutes without the grip. The new smarter algorithms, along with the extent to which its autofocus sensitivities can be tweaked, represent the sort of performance and features you typically only see from a DSLR geared towards action, something like the Canon 7D Mark II and speed monsters like the Nikon D5. Of course, this camera isn't directly comparable to those DSLRs, but with form, functionality, and AF performance that is undeniably capable of tackling action, this camera is definitely going to challenge some people's ideas about the capability of mirrorless cameras for tackling fast-moving subjects. This is a camera that many people have been waiting on, and having had my hands on it, I dare say that the wait appears to be worth it. With this camera, Fuji has made measured and sensible enhancements to its successful formula, making the X-T2 a fine addition to the Fuji X series lineup.